Welcome back to the Wired Show. I'm your host Diana, and my co-host Samira will be here in about a half hour. And this is our Wired Show. We talk about pretty much anything: our lives, TV shows that we watch, social media trends, anything trending in the news, and anything that we find worthy to be talking about. So yeah, I guess you already figured out that this show is not on Manga Radio because campus is closed for the holidays and can't be sending in shows, over the holidays and whatnot. So this is gonna be uploaded to YouTube. So you probably already figured I'll post something on my story, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a different show. And this is actually our last show of 2022. We talked a little bit about like the year in review, but we didn't really go that much into it because I couldn't really find anything about it. Like I talked about it, like I tried to find like a year review of like events or whatnot, but like there wasn't really like a whole entire thing, like a timeline. I talked about this. There wasn't really like a timeline of everything. Um, and I didn't like write down what happened like every month, but like, yeah. Also, just like an FYI, my recording with Samara, the Wi-Fi like did cut out like a few times. And I don't think it really affected my recording or whatnot, but like you'll hear me like say like, oh, she's frozen, because like the Wi-Fi in my room for some reason is like really spotty, so that's why. So yeah, I hope everyone had a really good holiday. If you celebrated Hanukkah or Christmas or whatever, I celebrate Christmas, and I had a pretty good Christmas for the most part. Christmas Eve was pretty good. I ended up working Christmas Eve. It was fine. So yeah, I did that. And then I went to my boyfriend's house. Well, not my boyfriend's house, my boyfriend's grandmother's house, and I met like most of the family. It's kind of like overwhelming, but like I did it, and it was chill. And then my Christmas was pretty good. I saw more family on Christmas, and I got a ton of gifts. I got like a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say I got like a lot of stuff, but like I got like decent amount of stuff. Like I got a bunch of like rings and jewelry. I don't know why, but like every family member decided to get me rings, which I'm fine with. But I have so many rings now that I don't have room for all of them. But I got a bunch of different rings because I finally figured out my ring size. So I was like, I need this size ring, and I got a bunch of different rings. They're really cool. I got a bunch of different candy or whatnot. Like I got these like hot cocoa like chocolate bombs, which I'm excited to try out. I might try out like this weekend or tomorrow. I don't really know. And I got, what else did I get? I got a Funko Pop of like Shawn Mendes because I started a Funko Pop collection. Because I really got one gifted to me. So I got that. I got a bunch of gift cards, which I got a couple gift cards, which I'm probably gonna use today because I'm going shopping later today, which I'm excited for. I got that. I got like a hoodie and a shirt. I got like a bunch of like new sheets for my dorm, which I don't know how I'm going to carry that with me because I don't know if I said this previously, but when I came home from break, I feel like I overpacked. I had so much stuff because I'm going to be here for like a good like month and a half. So I brought like all of my like winter clothes and like all of my like jewelry and all my like hair stuff because I'm like, I want to have like all of my options with me. Like I limited my jewelry and like my clothing like at and hair accessories, but like it was ones that I mainly used, but I was like, let me just bring all of them back. So that took like a lot of stuff. And I had probably had like 5 or 6 bags of just like stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to carry back. But I got that. What else did I get? I don't really know. I can't really like, remember everything that I got. I probably got some like other stuff, but it was really cool. I posted Instagram pics over. I think I posted Instagram pics for Christmas. So if you haven't checked those out already, go check them out. We plug our ads at the end, so you can just check that out then when I plug it. But yeah, it was a pretty good Christmas. Kind of sad that the holiday is over, but it was super It was super fun. Less chaotic as it usually is, because we're a lot older now, but I thought it was pretty good. I have been catching up on like a lot of my shows, um, to the point where like I honestly don't remember what happens in all of them. I've been catching up mainly a lot on The Amazing Race, and that has been interesting so far for the most part. Um, I don't really like. I think there's like 7 teams left or 6 teams left from where I left off, but so far it's pretty interesting. I'm really hoping. I'm rooting for either Claire and Derek from Big Brother or like the Chew. What? Okay, I'm recording a show right now. I'm in the middle of recording my show. We love that. So yeah, I'm rooting for those 2 teams, and it's pretty interesting. I could never do the Amazing Race because there's so much like running, and your girl does not run at all. I could barely do like a mile or two. Um, so yeah, I've been watching a lot of the Amazing Race, and it's been interesting. They like went to a new place that they haven't. They went to a new country. They went to Jordan, which they haven't gone to, which is basically where like a lot of like movies are filmed, like Indiana Jones and like Star Wars or whatnot. So it's like pretty cool. Um, I think they were in France at one point, but it's been pretty good so far. I haven't really been catching up on my other shows. Like I'm still very behind on Bachelor in Paradise. Um, I think I have like 6 episodes left, but I haven't really watched it because I watch it with my dad because he's also behind. So I haven't really been watching that. Big Brother, I'm still like very far behind on. I watched 1 episode, like after the whole entire like after like the um I don't even remember like the split house thing between like Direfest and the other group after like the week after. So like um Michael ended up going home and my boys. So like my boy Joseph went home and then my boy Kyle went home back to back, like within the week of each other. I was really unfortunate, but like that's like where I am on like Big Brother. Kyle left. He had some like controversy. Said some like racist comments, but I'm not gonna get into it. But that's like where I am on Big Brother. So like I don't really know who really to root for because my top 3 were Pooch, Joseph, and Kyle were my top 3. I mean, I already know who wins Big Brother because I mean I follow Big Brother. I probably shouldn't have followed Big Brother, but I follow Big Brother and I follow some of the cast, so I kind of already knew who won. So I can't really say who I'm gonna root for because I already know who's gonna win. But my top 3 were Pooch, um, Joseph, and Kyle, but they're all not in it anymore. Masked Singer, I'm like completely behind on. For some reason, our DVR like got rid of like the first 5 episodes because it records 5 episodes at a time and then knocks the one on the bottom. So like, I don't know how I'm gonna watch that, but like I heard it was like a pretty bad season. So I don't really know if I'm gonna watch that. I also been catching up on Big Sky. When I say I've been catching up, I watched 2 episodes yesterday. Big Sky. I haven't like watched Big Sky in forever, and like there's a bunch of new characters in it because it's a new season, and so I'm kind of like overwhelmed by like all the new characters because there's multiple people coming in and like putting names with faces. I'm not the best at, kind of good at. I don't really know, but I mean, I think it's interesting so far. It's kind of a little bit different characters, but I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it because I've only really been watching like 2 episodes of it. So, like, that's where I am on like all of like my TV shows. They're all pretty like solid. Like I wish I could say, oh my god, like I finished like watching the whole entire thing, but like I haven't. I did watch movies. I talked about this with Samara, but I watched like the after series, not like the whole entire series, but I watched um the third movie. I don't have like Wi-Fi is really spotty, so if I look it up, it's gonna take like 5 minutes to look up. But I watched the first after movie with like Hero finds Tiffin and Jennifer. Oh god, what's her? Is her name Jennifer? I don't even think her name is Jennifer. But with Heroes finds Tiffin. Oh, and Josephine. Why did I say Jennifer? Josephine Langford. I watched the first one back like whenever it like came out. I think it was like 2019. And then I watched the second one for a video for a project. And then I was like, okay, like let me look up the third one because like I'm on break. I'm not really doing anything. So it's like, okay. So I found the third one online. Um, and I think it was on like Dailymotion. Dailymotion like comes in co-op because it's like you can watch like movies for like free and you don't have to worry about like getting like viruses or whatnot. I think Dailymotion's like really like certified. I've looked it up before, but I watched the second one on that. And I watched the third one. I forget what it was called. I think it was After We Fell. I think is the one. And I watched After We Collided like a month ago, and then I watched After We Fell like probably like I would say like 4 5 days ago. It was pretty good. I still have to watch the fourth one, but I'm in like no rush because I know the last movie is not coming out to sometime in 2023. Um, I don't know when exactly, but I mean, I still have time. I don't want to completely like knock all of them out and then have to wait like, I don't know, like 6 7 8 months for the next one. I'd rather wait until like I know when the next one's coming out and then I can like rewatch the series a bit if I need to. But like for the most part, I think it's pretty good. I did not know it was like based off of a Harry Styles fanfic. Like when I watched the movie, I kind of like started watching videos of um like the actors and like their story and their history and like their acting careers, and then I kind of learned more about the like franchise itself, and I learned that it was like based off of a Harry Styles fanfic, which I did not know about. I think I talked about this with Samara. I might have, but yeah, I did. But I did not know that it was a fanfic about Harry Styles and that Hardin Scott got changed. If you don't know what After Series is, look it up. It's basically like two like college lovers. They met in college and like they're in a very toxic relationship, I say. One of our main characters, Hardin Scott, is kind of a mess. Um and has like really bad anger and drinking problems and like whatnot. And it's kind of just like a guiding through of like them growing up, going through college and whatnot. It kind of relates to me because I'm going through college, but like going through a relationship in college and like trying to like figure out their lives and also balance a relationship at the same time. So if you're kind of like into my age and you're into that, very toxic relationship, but like personally for me, if I was Tessa, I wouldn't be with Hardin because from what I've seen in the movies, Hardin is like not my cup of tea. Like he's good looking, like the actor is good looking, and like his character, like the way he portrayed him as like a bad boy that wears like all black. But like personally for me, I wouldn't date Hardin. But yeah, I still have to finish watching the fourth and the fifth movie. But yeah, other movies I watched. I've been watching movies for the past like couple days. Like I watched Glass Onion Knives Out on Christmas. I'm not gonna spoil it because I know it just came Netflix. But I thought it was pretty good. For me, it was kind of hard to like follow everything because it's basically you have to like follow a lot of the story. Like like okay, so they like show like probably like half of the movie, and then something happens, and then you basically rewatch the movie from a different perspective. That's all I'm gonna say. But it was really hard to like follow everything and whatnot. But I thought it was a pretty cool movie. It's like basically like a murder mystery. I also watched Nope. I think it was like probably like yesterday or the day before. Not yesterday, Monday or whatnot. It was pretty good. It was kind of like confusing. Um, I don't really like movies that like I'm like confused about. Like most of the movies that I've been watching, like I'm like very confused on the ending. But like I'm not gonna spoil Nope if you haven't seen it. But like I would say it's pretty interesting. It's also like a storyline that you have to like follow and that has like hidden like themes and like motifs that you really have to like get a grasp on, if you know what I mean. But I thought it was a pretty good movie. Um, I think that's all the movies that I've been watching. So I've seen After We Fell, Glass Onion, Knives Out, and Nope are the movies that I have been watching. I do want to go in theaters. Like I said, I do want to go in theaters and see like new movies coming out, but I don't know. I still really want to watch. I've said this so many times. I still really want to watch that Harry Styles movie, even though Olivia Wilde, even though I heard it got bad ratings, I still want to see it. And I still want to watch like that Shawn Mendes movie. And also, we were gonna watch The Black Phone, but they didn't have it, so I definitely want to find that. And I definitely want to watch the After series, but I'm in no rush to do that. But like, that's currently like what I want to watch. So yeah. So friend wise, I haven't really been able to see a lot of my friends. I've mainly just been waiting to like after Christmas and after Hanukkah is over with to kind of make plans with friends because I know it's a very busy time. But I'm actually going ice skating with people tomorrow, um, which is like my boyfriend and his like roommates and like all the girlfriends. I'm excited for that. To like finally like get to like socialize and see people and like hang out with like people is good. And then I'm also hanging out with my friends on New Year's. I'm going to my friend's house and I'm hanging out with like friends basically I would say like middle school. We haven't hung out since like before break or before we had Thanksgiving break is from the last time I saw them. But I haven't seen one of them since like August. So it'd be really cool to see them and hang out with them. But I'm kind of just waiting for like New Year's and the whole like New Year to be over with to start like hanging out with people. Also because my phone is broken. I did talk about this last time, but I have an update about my phone. So, like I said last week, I like dropped my phone and it like landed on its back and it was completely fine, but it had like a nice green bar on the side. So we took it in on I think it was like on Monday. We took it in and they're like, yeah, we just need to replace the screen. It will take like an hour or so. So then we went out to lunch um, at a place nearby. I think it's called Black Powder Tavern. We went there and they called us and they're like, yeah, actually, we found out it's the battery that expanded. Thankfully, I did not know it was my battery. That would have been really bad if I was on it and my battery exploded. But my battery expanded and I don't have the battery for it, so they have to order a new battery for it. And it's not going to come in till like Thursday. So I've been without my phone for like the past like couple days. I mean, I have my old phone, but my old phone, I can't like call or text, but I can pretty much like do everything else. It just takes forever to like load everything because like the connection isn't the best. But I can still like talk to people through like Instagram and Snapchat. It's like so weird being on my old phone because I haven't used my old phone since like May is when I switched my iPhone. So like I turned it on and it felt like really weird like using and I was like, "Oh, that's how like that app works or that's how like that setting works on my phone." It's like completely different from what I'm used to, but I mean, I'm fine using it. Um excited to get my phone back hopefully tomorrow or if not Friday. It'd be great if I get tomorrow because I'm going to be like hanging out with like friends and it'd be cool to like actually have my phone with like everything on it. I mean, like because I moved everything from my old phone to my new phone, so like all my photos are like on my old phone, like all my notes, probably like useless stuff that I don't need, like all my games and whatnot. Everything is on my new phone. Like the only thing I have on my old phone is I like have like my social media. Like I have like Snapchat and like I had to re-download Instagram, but like I don't have like any of my. I do have a couple of my old games, but like I got new games that I can't play and I don't really want to download them if I'm getting my phone tomorrow. So, um, yeah, I kind of miss my phone, but hopefully it gets fixed and everything's okay with it. They said it wasn't a problem, but then I guess they further looked into it and they said that the battery expanded. So I have to go get that. We have to get that fixed. But um, yeah, that's update on my phone. So hopefully I get it back. It'd be great if I have it tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna have it tomorrow. because it'd be great because I'm doing stuff like all day tomorrow, and then we're gonna be in the car for a bit. Because we're driving to like Bethlehem to go like ice skating, I think, or not Bethlehem, like somewhere like nearby. Because we're going to someone's house, and then we're going to an ice skating rink that's like maybe like 5-10 minutes away. I've never ice skated before. This is my first time ice skating, so I'm like, I know I'm gonna fall probably on my butt and probably like embarrass myself, but like I feel like everybody else doesn't really know how to ice skate, so I feel like I'll be fine. But like I've never ice skated before in my life. I've never gone ice skating, so I think it'll be interesting. Um, I'll update you guys next week on it and how it went and how many times I fell and if I was able to, I would say like properly skate or like do anything. But I think it'll be fun. We're also going out to eat too because we're celebrating a birthday. And I think it'll be really fun to hang out with that group of people who I've been hanging out with mainly over the first semester at college. It's like a group of like 6 people, but only 5 people are going. So I think it'd be really cool to catch up with them and update them because they are kind of like the close group that I've really been hanging out with over this semester. So I will update you on if I like fall or whatnot. I also still have to pack for that because think I'm spending the night there because I am not driving like at 10 or 11 o'clock at night back home because home is like an hour, like 45 minutes away from my boyfriend's house, and I'm not driving at 10, 11 o'clock at night is when I'm supposed to get back. I'm not doing that. So I have to pack all of my stuff for that. But I'm excited for that. And I think I'm going shopping later. I already said that. If I get anything, I will. I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I have gift cards. So if I get anything, I will update you guys next week on anything that I got from the mall. But I'm really, really not trying to spend anything really because I mean, I just got a bunch of stuff for Christmas, but like I have gift cards that I can treat myself with. I still need to get a couple of things like on my list I asked for that I didn't get, but like I like they're essential. Like I need more makeup wipes because all my makeup wipes are dried out, so I have to get that. And I also need to get like more like nose strips because I'm running low on those, and those are essential. So yeah. I don't really think I have anything else really. I don't really have a time limit for this show because like it's supposed to be like an hour, but I don't really have a time limit because it's going on YouTube. So I mean, I can just like end my part here and put the part in with Samara. So um, that's what I'm gonna do. Um, Wishing everyone had a really good holiday and wishing everybody a happy new year. And I'll see you guys in 2023. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. We'll see how well my connection lasts because I'm in my bedroom and my bedroom is spotty with Wi Fi. So we'll see if I disconnect or whatnot. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. How was your Christmas? What'd you do?
It was pretty good. I didn't do much. Um, Mostly was inside all day because it was cold. And freezing the past few days. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't do much on Christmas.
What about Christmas Eve? Did you do anything Christmas Eve or no?
Oh, Christmas Eve. My mom and I think we went shopping for some food like early in the morning.
I was just say you went shopping on Christmas Eve at night. That is a problem.
No, it was like really early in the morning.
Okay.
Like, it's surprisingly where I live, it wasn't like that,
Okay.
at least at the stores.
Okay. Cool. Did you get anything cool or no?
Um, I mostly just got like some clothes, like t-shirts here and there.
Yeah, I got clothes. For some reason I got a bunch of rings. I don't know why. I didn't even ask for rings, but every single person got me different rings. So now I don't have enough room for all of them.
Mm.
But I got clothes, rings, what else? I got candy as well, but nothing major.
Same, I got candy too.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have room for candy. Like I literally brought candy back from my dorm, and then I brought most of it back home with me because it was gonna go bad, and now I just have an overflow of candy. So that's not good. Okay. What do I have? Oh, okay. So we have like apparently update about Ned. Apparently, I don't know. There was a They were caught in May, apparently, Ned and Alexandria, because apparently there's like a video that was leaked of them, of like them like walking into the car, and apparently some person on Reddit, I don't know how they did this, but they looked up the license plate and they were able to find the license plate on the app called Neighborhood, where people like talk about like what's going on in the neighborhood and whatnot. And they complained that they saw Ned and Alexandria hooking up in the car while kids were like walking around on the street. And they found that just by a video of their license plate.
What the? I swear, what? It's so messy.
So they've been doing it since, so like there's the scandal like in September of the video of them making out wasn't the first. They've apparently been doing stuff before that.
That's so messy. Oh my god. He really wasn't trying to hide it then.
I guess not. I really don't know. They said, I mean, there's allegations of stuff, but people haven't like posted anything, so I don't really know. But like that was one that was like evidenced that they have. But I was like, Ned.
This situation, I mean, this situation really rocked YouTube. Like the Try Guys thing, like I didn't know how big the Try Guys really were and how impactful they were on YouTube until like this thing, like everybody was talking about it. Even people who said that they didn't even know who the Try Guys were talking about this.
Mm-hmm. I think it's crazy. Apparently, like you can like see like in the videos, like some of like the lie detective videos, like you can see like they asked him stuff like about like I don't know, have you ever like DM'd fans? And he says like no, and like the lie detector says that he's inconclusive. Now I'm like, okay, that makes sense now. I'm like, why? Because apparently there was an allegation about how like one girl said that she Snapchatted Ned and that Ned asked for like more pics of her when she was like 21 and then offered to like meet up with her in Florida. And the post matches up with the timeline of when they were in Florida, when she says. So I don't know if it's accurate or not, but Ned, I guess, has been doing stuff for years at this point.
Yeah, you know, it's so disappointing because Ned was actually one of my favorite Try Guys
Right?
next to Zach. So it's just like eye opening to see that this person is not who you thought they were.
Yeah.
And it kind of ruined the Try Guys because now I watched a video of theirs that they uploaded I think a few days ago where I think they said like they're gonna post like some of the last few things that they have pre-recorded and they're taking like a break and
Oh. Oh.
they didn't say that they're like breaking up or anything, but like they said like until like 2023 they're not gonna really be as active
Oh.
online.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because because we all know like if Ned never did what he did, they wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, great. There is my connection.
Mm.
Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, wait, nope. Froze again. Um,
Hello,
hello?
good.
My connection is unstable, so hold on. Let me move beds. That might be better if I do that. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, wait. Is it better now?
Okay.
I moved beds.
Um. Yeah.
Okay, I moved beds. I don't know why, but for some reason it works
You know,
better.
one thing I hate.
Okay, what were you saying?
One thing I hate about. One thing I hate about the Try Guys situation is that some people are saying like, Ned and Zach and Keith are milking the Ned situation, and I'm like, this is why I hate some people online because like, one, like, it doesn't make any sense. One, they have every right to quote unquote milk the Ned situation because Ned was dumb enough to make this a highly public thing that almost ruined their career.
Yeah.
Like what Ned did literally almost ruined the company and everyone's jobs in it.
Mm-hmm.
And are Zach and Keith and Eugene not supposed to feel like offended by that, especially when they have like money and
Mm-hmm.
stake. They left BuzzFeed for this. They were friends with Ariel too. Like they were all friends. Like are they not supposed to be salty about it? And also, it's like they can't not acknowledge it as if that's not a huge elephant in the room. So yeah, they have to make jokes about it because everybody knows if they pretended like nothing happened, it would be weird.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. What else do we have? Apparently Target is recalling weighted blankets because 2 children have died from suffocation. I have a weighted blanket, but I've never used it. So now I'm like, do I want to use a weighted blanket?
I feel like here's the thing. I feel like you, because you're like an adult, you'll be fine. But like, obviously, these children who, unfortunately, like have died, they weren't like. I think a lot of these things just come down to parents not paying attention to their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And no offense to the parents, because I know they're like probably obviously grieving now, but like a lot of these children just seem to be really unsupervised, and yet that's why you see these recalls happening. Because like,
Mm-hmm.
of course, a weighted blanket on a young child is not because like they, they can get hurt because it's too heavy for them. So why would adults even have a weight to a child?
I
You
don't get
know?
why would they have a weighted blanket for their child if their child only weighs a certain amount of pounds. That doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. We love my connection not working. You know what? How would I just like go up against the door? Hold on. We're moving again. Now I'm up against the door. Okay. Okay, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that like a lot of these recalls, like I know there was something about the Peloton and like children on that, and it's just like a lot of these just happen when children are not supervised. I mean, I get like these companies need to have warnings, but also it's like I think some of these parents need to take personal responsibility for the fact that you can't just leave a child alone with either exercise equipment or a weighted blanket because obviously like a kid can't lift a heavy blanket that's meant to be heavy on them. And I just feel like it takes both. I feel like I'm not trying to like be mean towards the parents, but it's like how how do you why would you leave a weighted blanket around a child? That just sounds like a terrible
Or
thing.
why would you even like purchase a weighted blanket for your child or even have one in your home if you know that your child is like X amount of pounds? To me, it just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. I just wouldn't have it.
Yeah, or just like supervise them. Like I get like if the kid is sick and they're not feeling well and you want to put like a weighted blanket on them to keep them warm or whatever, but you have to like watch them. You can't just
Yeah.
like leave them alone with it.
Okay. Um. Okay. Tory Lanez. I don't know who this person. I think he's a Canadian rapper. Apparently, he was found guilty for shooting Megan Thee Stallion and is serving 28 years in prison. I didn't even know who the guy was until I heard the whole Megan Thee Stallion case. That's how irrelevant he was to me.
Yeah, he's not relevant at all. He wasn't relevant until the situation with Megan happened
Oh,
in
we
like
love.
2020.
Oh, we love.
And for some reason, a lot of people, despite not even knowing who Tory Lanez was before the incident, were like defending him and calling Megan a liar and stuff like that.
Drake.
Even though he had no proof. Yeah, like Drake.
Drake.
And it got so bad. Like I think Megan, like 2 years ago, she had to go on Instagram Live and like show that she actually got shot by like showing the bullet wound in like her foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But apparently he's sentenced to 28 years, and then after he's done in those years in prison, apparently he's being deported from Canada. So that's
I wish him nothing.
So yeah, okay. What else do we have? Apparently Justin Bieber is allegedly selling his music rights for over $200 million. Which honestly, I don't know if there's a whole situation with Scooter Braun, because Scooter Braun is a whole different story. I really don't know what the case is.
I wonder if it's like his early music. Is he like selling his like early music when he was like a teenager?
No, like all of
or
his
is he
music
like
is
selling like
all of it.
Like all of it?
All of it. Which
Okay.
it makes no sense to me.
If I were Justin, I would only just sell the music that I made when I was younger. Like you know how Taylor Swift, like she she doesn't have rights to any of the music she made before, like I think Lover.
Yeah.
So all of her older music is like sold off. Like she has no rights to that. That's why she's like re-recording them. Justin should have done that. Like he should have negotiated like, okay, you can have everything from like My World 2.0 to like Purpose, and then let me keep the new stuff.
I was gonna say up to like when I feel like he was still like working with people up until like what was like Believe album. I feel like he was still working with like his whole team management with like Scooter and like Usher and like all those people. I feel like once he finally became an adult is when he was kind of like on his own kind of. I feel
Yeah.
like Purpose he was mainly on his own and like the new albums. So I feel like he should just like try to sell the music before then.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what was before Purpose. So Believe was before Purpose, right?
Believe, but I don't know. He was like 18 at the point, but like I don't know if he was still connected with them. I know the first two albums when he was like 15, 16, 17, he was very involved with like Usher and Scooter and had a whole like mentor team of everybody. I don't know. I don't know. To me, it's just weird why he would want to sell all of his music.
Yeah, because like I could understand him selling the younger music. I mean, the older music because like he was a kid then, so maybe he doesn't like care for his like kid music
His
anymore.
one
But
less only
like,
girl.
yeah, although no offense to Justin's music now, his older music is 10 times better.
Yeah.
Like My World 2.0 still slaps in comparison to whatever the hell Yummy was. So
I watch award shows and he's up for awards. Like he was up for like the collab of Stay and like a couple of other stuff and like he didn't get any awards for like all the years and I'm like that just goes to show that your music isn't hitting as it used to be.
yeah, and it's so weird because it's like it's not like his music stopped slapping the minute he became an adult because Purpose is one of his best
Yeah.
more recent albums. Just go back to making music like Purpose.
Yeah, I don't know why it like didn't I don't know. I feel like ever since like 2020 and since like Yummy like everything hasn't been hitting different except for Stay which was on like the charts, but like everything else of his I feel like wasn't like as good. I don't know. To me, it
He needs
doesn't
to go
make
back to just pop.
he
Some
needs to
pop.
go back to just pop. Okay. Oh, what did I have? Oh, I had this whole entire thing of like Instagram because we talked about how much we hate about Instagram. So I found a whole entire timeline of everything that happened in the year of 2022 with Instagram and half the stuff I didn't even know. So I guess I'll start with January. So in January, there's subscriptions and sub badges, which I already knew. But I did not know you could schedule lives in your bio.
You like schedule. Wait, you can schedule lives. Like let your audience, your followers know when you're gonna go live on a certain day.
Yeah, in your bio, apparently.
Oh, I've seen like companies on Instagram do that.
I
Like
don't
they promote lives, but not like influencers.
I don't know. I also you could create your own avatar in February. I completely missed that.
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't know how
What
to
would
do
you
that either. But like I guess they wanted to make it like a cute like Bitmoji thingy, but
yeah,
I
like
was not
Snapchat?
here for it. March they had the enhanced tag feature, which I don't even use.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like you can like credit people for like behind the scenes work, be like, this is the editor, this is like the stylist, this is like but like I've never used it.
Okay.
April, silent mode. I don't understand why it was a thing, but silent mode, you can like send a DM to somebody, but it won't give the person a notification in case they're like sleeping or if it's late. But like, just don't DM them.
Yeah.
Just wait till the morning to DM them. So I don't really get what silent mode purpose was. To me, that was kind of dumb. Oh, I completely forgot May. Cute. Oh, May and June was combined. Okay. Auto generate captions and reels, which I did not know was a thing at all.
That's a good thing. It's like you know,
What?
because sometimes you know how like when you watch like TikTok. I was saying that like you know how like when you watch TikTok. Sometimes when I watch like TikToks on Reels, I have to have the sound muted because it's like so like loud
Yeah.
and like weird. But I like reading the captions because like then I can like still know what's going on. So I like that.
Um, I didn't like how like there's also like you can also like adjust like the volume and voiceovers in Reels, which I did not like. I feel like
Yeah.
you don't need to have a voiceover in a reel if you're making a video of something. I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
Apparently, they also had take a break feature, which I didn't even know until I updated my Instagram. That you can like set a certain time for Instagram to like tell you like you've been on your phone for like an hour, time to get off of Instagram, which I didn't know was a
I
thing.
don't like that.
I know,
Well,
but
I
I'm
mean,
just
my thing is, I guess if you're like chronically online or chronically on Instagram all the time, which I don't know anyone who's on Instagram like that anymore. Everyone's on TikTok needs that.
TikTok needs that. But every single one,
TikTok needs
apparently,
that.
like also there were Amber Alerts that were on Instagram. I've never seen any single Amber Alert on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, not Amber Alerts, but I've seen like other things where like if you like refresh the page, it's like right at top and it tells you like
I've
go vote or like go
yeah.
this or something like that.
I don't know any all of these Instagram updates. I've never apparently there was an Instagram map in July, which I think I've seen, where it's like you know where the location is of like a restaurant or something. I've seen it a
Oh,
couple times, but it's not. All these are not useful. Um,
not for us.
except for August was the add your sticker. That was like the only thing I used. Was the add your sticker, and also August was when like NFTs came.
Yeah, not
September was
any.
like the not interested when you get the ads, which was cool, which I sometimes used, and then the story and post archive, which I used. And then
Yes, me too.
apparently October was when you had oh yes. October was when you could have notes, which I think are dumb, in my opinion. Do you know like at the
What are
top?
notes?
You know like at the top where it says like the like if you go to your DMs, it'll show like the person who's active and like it'll have like a phrase next to it.
Yeah, I never understood what that was. What
That's
is that?
that's I don't know. I think it's stupid. I talked about it last time, but apparently it's like I don't know. You can just like leave a message for your followers, which I think is just dumb.
Yeah, because it makes me think that people are like DMing me and they're like talking to me, and it's like I always see people who like I haven't talked to in years with those on there, and I'm like, are you talking to me? Like, do you want me to answer you?
I don't
Like,
know. I didn't know. Apparently, I thought it was a thing in like December because I just got it, but like it's been a thing for months now, and I just think it's pointless. I don't get the point of it. It's dumb. I don't get why you need to post something to all of your followers like a message to all everyone. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. Okay. November, you can add music to Instagram posts, which I did not know was a thing.
I guess because of the Reels function.
Okay, but why would you add music to an Instagram post? That's like you can add music to an Instagram post if you want to do like a flipagram video or like make a real video.
Well, a lot of times, like like I feel like Instagram recently, and this might be mentioned in like the article you're reading, but like they now want you to turn your stories into like reels. They want you to save your stories into reels and then repost them as reels, and I guess maybe that's it.
I don't know. You can add music to your post now. I think it would just be weird if I'm scrolling through someone's post and all of a sudden there's music playing on the post. It makes no sense to me. Also, there's something called muting, which I think is kind of I don't know what the point of it is, but you can remove a person's content from your feed, but you still follow them, so the person doesn't know that you're viewing their stuff or like liking their stuff, which I don't get. Like, if you don't want them to see your stuff, don't follow them.
Yeah, that just sounds like soft blocking.
It's like you don't get to see their content, but you still follow them.
I guess it's for people who like I guess like if you like have like a toxic friendship group where like you don't want to unfollow people, but you also don't want to like because you don't that starts drama, but like you can like mute them. So like I guess it's for that. I can see if you have like a toxic friend group where
I
you
don't
don't want to
know.
follow your
All
friends,
these
but you do.
features are so I don't understand.
Yeah.
December there was Instagram group profiles, which I've never seen. You can make a group profile. I don't know what that is.
Oh, is it like where like more than one person can own an account?
I guess, but like can't you just have the same password and like share an Instagram account?
Yeah, I don't get that because that just yeah, that's I guess that's for like brands. That's like most of this stuff is mostly for influencers or brands. Like average people like you and I are not using this stuff because it's like, why would we?
Except the add yours feature and like a couple other
Yeah.
stuff. But like, why would I need to mute somebody so that I don't see their content so that people don't know that I'm liking their content? That's just weird to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, that was all, but I mean, the only one that I liked was the add your sticker. Everything else I feel like was completely dumb. And also they changed the reels from like 60 to 90 seconds, which I appreciated. But like everything else, never used, don't really care about, and is pointless. Like, I don't get silent mode either.
Yeah. It's weird.
I don't know. I also don't like the subscriber badges either. Or it's like you can pay 99 cents to like look at like exclusive photos and exclusive videos. Like they had like some people's were like $6. Like I found someone's who was literally like 99 cents for a month. I was like, I will do that. But it's like, what exclusive Instagram content do I need to see that I don't already see?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're gonna do that, just have like an OnlyFans account. I don't get why you need to have like an Instagram subscription account to see certain posts.
And the weird thing is, like, I imagine it's probably not OnlyFans type stuff because, like, Instagram doesn't allow nudity, or they don't allow like sexual stuff. So like, they can't even like do that in the subscriber thing. So even then, it's like, what's the purpose of these? If it's not like an OnlyFans type of situation, and that's why you have a subscriber thing on Instagram, then what is the content? It's just you posting like exclusive photos with the besties. Like, is it just you having an equivalent of a paid Finsta
Or
or
it's like,
something?
here's like behind the scenes work or something, but it's like you can do that if you're like subscribed to somebody on like Snapchat, which I don't get either, really. Like if they're a celebrity,
Or
you have to like subscribe to them on Snapchat instead of like following them. Like you're subscribed to them and you get their content.
yeah, or you could just make a Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Any of these Instagram stuff. I don't really know. I don't really have anything else. We have like 5 minutes, so we can talk about anything.
Um. Well, I mean, for some reason, it is now nearing the end of 2022. I don't even know. I don't even know.
We went through so many different things. I was kind of looking at like reviews of 2020, but literally there's like no consistent like timeline of like this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. You just gotta go with like what you remember. So I was trying to look at like a
Honestly,
review of everything, but like I only know what I remember what happened in 2022. I don't know. I feel like 2022 music kind of like peaked,
honestly,
but like it didn't.
2022 is a weird year.
I feel like music kind of got better, but like we were still playing the same jams from like 2020.
Yeah.
But we got better with music.
Yes. People are still playing like future nostalgia and stuff.
I mean, but we had more music come out in 2022, but I feel like it was still more old music that was played than newer music for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. But also, it's like the weird thing is like we definitely got new music, but we got new music towards the end of the year. Like Harry Styles dropped his album in like late May and June. That's like halfway into the year. Lizzo dropped hers in like May.
I was just say we got a lot of summer
And
hits, and it was
yeah.
really it.
Hmm.
We didn't really get like anything. I don't really know. I don't know about like movies either, because like I didn't watch any of the popular movies in like 2022 either, because I was away at college for most of the part. Like I still need to watch like Don't Worry, Darling. Like still on that. Oh my god, I watched what was it? I watched two of the After movies, and I found out why their relationship is so toxic. I was like, now I understand. Just who said it gets more toxic, the
Because it's like
relationship?
Harry Styles fanfic.
What?
Because it's like Harry Styles fanfic.
Yeah, I did not know it was a Harry Styles fanfic. I like literally like deep dove into everything. I watched one for an assignment, then I was like, oh look, the next one's like on like Netflix or something. So I watched like the second and the third one, and then I was like, oh, now I'm like hooked into the franchise. I did not know it was a Harry Styles fanfic until I like deep dived
It's
everything about it.
yeah. I think Harry Styles has a restraining order on the author of the books.
Really?
Yeah, I think he does.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. But I still have to watch another one, and then I think there's a new one coming out in 2023. But now I see the toxic relationship. I already knew Harden was toxic, but I didn't think Harden was that toxic.
Yeah, he's a mess.
If I were
He's
Tessa,
a
I would
mess.
just leave him, honestly. I mean, he's good looking, but like he has issues.
Did you see the one with Dylan Sprouse?
I watched that one for review. Trevor. Oh my god. I literally had to
It keeps
analyze.
the door open.
I know I had to analyze it, so I literally spent like 3 hours like watching and analyzing because every scene I paused it and wrote down like the different shots, what was happening, and it took me like 4 hours to get through the movie when it was literally only like an hour and 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was Dylan Sprouse until I looked at the cast. I thought it was Cole Sprouse because I thought Dylan Sprouse didn't do movies at all, and then all of a sudden he came back. I honestly thought it was Cole Sprouse the whole time, but honestly, yeah, that movie was good. I don't know what the third one was called, but I watched the third one like last week.
Yeah. I mean, for a while, it was easy to tell them apart because Cole had the black hair.
Yeah.
He just recently went blonde again, and I was like, confused, and I was like, wait, what?
I didn't think that Dylan Sprouse was in it until I looked at the cast. I was like, wait a second. You're in this movie? I thought that was your brother the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget what he did. Didn't he like take up like didn't he like finish college or something or like move on to a different career or something?
Yeah, both of them went to like NYU, but Cole went back to acting for a while. And then like Dylan did like indie movies. I think he did indie movies for a while.
Oh.
And then like came back fully. So yeah, their careers are like different.
That's weird. Okay, we have like 30 seconds. Okay, cool. Hope you enjoyed listening to our show. You can check us out on our website, which is ggsuarez63002.wixsite.com/Wire Talk Show. You can check us on our YouTube, which the video will be on YouTube. That is at Dinah630. And you can check us out on our Instagrams. My Instagram is also Dinah630. You can plug your Instagram.
At Citizen Samara.
And I think our next show is when's next Tuesday? That past the new year? Yep, that is past the new year. So I guess we're gonna wish everyone a happy new year, and we'll see everybody in 2021. Or 20. Why I say 2021? 2023. I don't know. I don't know my years.